Buckle up, besties. We're back in our Bibles. Wait before you scroll because you heard the word Bible and you're like, ew, gross. I don't understand the Bible. I don't like that. Scroll. No. Give me a sec. If you've never listened to one of my Bible studies before, then you may not know this, but I try so hard. I dedicate my entire page, okay, to the Lord to try to make the Bible more interesting so we can all get into heaven, have a party up there together. All right, so today we are in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, and I have a phenomenal analogy for y'all today. I want you guys to picture a beautiful jar. Let's use this jar, for example. It's nothing fancy, but she's pink, she's cute. I dropped some lights in here, okay? Maybe one of those like battery-operated flames. You're admiring from the outside how cute and pink it is, but you can't see the light inside. Now imagine I drop this jar, okay, and it produces cracks in it. Now you can see the light coming through. If the jar was perfect, you'd admire the jar, but because it's cracked, you get to admire the light. At the end of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, we get a beautiful message from Paul, the author. He's saying, God used perfect people, rich people, models, celebrities, like people who the world worships, and they would be admiring the outside, okay, the jar, not the light. God uses imperfect people on purpose. This is what Paul's saying. So that people don't admire the vessel, they admire the light. Chapter 1 ends with verse 31. Therefore, as the scriptures say, if you want to boast, boast only about the Lord. If wisdom and righteousness and discipline and beauty all came from us, then we would be bragging about ourselves. But it comes from the Lord. So we get to boast about the Lord and only about the Lord. So don't you dare ever for one very second think that you are too small or not enough or you don't have it all together so you can't talk about our God. You can't read the Bible. You can't come to Jesus. Jesus is for everyone. Jelly Roll said it best, okay? Paul declares in chapter 1 that no amount of human knowledge can replace or bypass Christ's work on the cross. If so, then Christ would only be acceptable to those of us who were spiritually gifted or intellectually gifted or well-educated, not to ordinary people or children. So again, don't ever think for 1 second that you are not enough for God. I love you so much and Jesus loves you. I'll see you next time. Mwah.